Lindsay, I don't even know her official title, but I know she's like, I just call her the queen of marketing, right?
I'll take that.
I should make you a co-host, right? I need to do that.
Yeah, sure. I'll take queen anytime.
It's a much better time. They should just put that on your business card.
I like it.
All right, I'm going to make you host, Linz.
Cool.
And away you go. Stage is yours.
All right, let me just upload this deck. Last time it took a couple seconds, so give me 2 seconds. And if not, I can share my screen if it makes it easier. Hello, Closers Club. Welcome to your last week. Congratulations for getting this far. Thank you for showing up and investing in yourself. And Alex, thank you for putting this together. I know that this is really completely transformed our entire culture. So well done. It's amazing what you've built. All right, if I'm in this mode, can you see my screen, Alex?
I have you pinned, not yet.
All right, let me try one more thing. This should work. You good now?
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, so I created this deck last night because I wanted it to be as up to date as possible. We have so much cooking in the marketing kitchen right now, and I wanted to make sure that I brought you the best of the best. I have 15 minutes, so I have a picture of lightning because this is going to be lightning fast, but it's going to be full of goodies. So let's get started right away. Number one, brand serve is no more. And the replacement for that is Marketing Center. So if you have not checked it out, it is really amazing. This is your digital content management solution. It's going to give you access to everything you need for marketing assets. So you can go in here. I'm going to show you a quick demo as I talk. You can sign in through My CB Desk if you haven't checked it out already. And it's going to give you everything you need from a marketing perspective. So you now have access to all the logos that are brand compliant. You have templates that you can use. You never have to guess what color blue we are anymore. All of that is right in here. It gives you the codes. What I also love about it is you can download the fonts. So you can go in and make sure that you have all of those on your computer now. But here's the meat and potatoes of this. You get brand templates. So everything you would need for social media, brochures, flyers, guidelines, it has all of that right in here for you to go to customize. The two areas where you're probably going to spend your most time are winning business. So you can see all the templates that already exist. And then the other one that people are obviously using a ton is property promotion. So when you go in here, you're going to see all those auto-populated templates. And what I love about this is they're super customizable and very, very easy to use. And basically you could get this done within probably a minute or less. You can add your name, your contact information, looks really professional. So I know for the past couple of years, I've heard brand serve, little clunky. Much, much better, huge improvement. So number one, definitely if you have not checked out Marketing Center, check it out. The good news is we have a ton of training around this. So I'm going to send this deck to you after. So you can pick one of these, you can add it to your calendar, you can join the live link. And on top of that, the field marketing team is available for in-person support. We are trained up on this and we're ready to go. So if you need help getting started with this after you take one of the classes, please make sure you reach out to our marketing team and we are happy to sit with you either individually or in group trainings. All right, that's number one. Number two, QR codes. These went away for a little while. So QR codes are quick response codes. And during the pandemic, you probably saw these come back, most notably on menus. These are totally back now from a marketing perspective. You're seeing them everywhere. And because of that, we added a QR code generator to My CB Desk. So if you go on the marketing section, you can go on and you can generate a code. And how these work is you hover your phone over this. You don't need an app. It will auto pull up a link and you could basically send people anywhere. So here are some ways that you can use these. Number one, property listings. You can send people to your property so that they can find out information. You can use these for your contact information. You can drive people to your website, your email, your phone number. You can drive people to your socials. So if you want to use QR codes to send someone to friend you on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, wherever. I love seeing these on signage. A lot of people are starting to use these on riders. So we definitely have seen those to direct people to quick information while people are out. So instead of having someone to Google information about that property, you have that QR code. And what I love about that is you're controlling the information that people are finding about this home. So instead of someone driving past maybe a yard sign, typing that address into Google, and who knows if they're even going to show up on your website, you're controlling the destination they land in. What I really love about this is you're controlling what they find. So make sure that you're using that for your signage. The next one that I think is really creative is open houses. So people are starting to use this two ways. They're using QR codes to have people auto put their driving directions in, and you're also using it to put in the dates and times so that you can put open houses right in your calendar. So those are two unique ways to use this. Now, the thing that I love about QR codes more than anything is they allow you to track ROI on efforts. So I was in a top agent panel recently in New York City, and one of our agents was talking about how do you know what's working and what doesn't, what's not working in terms of ROI. A lot of agents are spending a tremendous amount of money on marketing, and they're not really sure which effort is the most successful. QR codes are a great way to do that. So you could potentially put a unique QR code on collateral, on bus stops, on billboards, really anything. And then you can start to see where leads are generating from because you can track traffic on QR codes. So I love that this agent was talking about using unique QR codes, unique phone numbers, unique email addresses, so that as leads were coming in, she could see which were the most effective. She's not pulling back on any of her tactics, but she's upping and pulling the levers on where to spend the most money. So I think that's a really smart way to use QR codes. So that's my number 2. Speaking of QR codes, this is a great segue. Now, this is not something through coldwellbanker.com, but this is a new website. It's called .cards.net. And again, I'm going to give you guys this recording, so don't worry about writing anything down. I'm going to play a quick video, and then I'm going to explain how these QR codes are being used. So take a look at this. Hopefully the volume will work.
Lindsay, I think you need to turn up the volume on your computer.
You didn't really miss anything. It's okay. I'll do the play-by-play. So basically, he said that was fast. What these dot cards are, they're business cards that have a QR code embedded in them. And when you present it to someone, they have their smartphone over the card, and then it pulls up your information. So on the next slide, it kind of shows you the breakdown. You hold up your card, you hover over it, and then it pulls up your personal dossier. I love this for so many reasons. One is it's super cheap. It's $20 for a card. These are built for a lifetime. So as you change your picture, your email address, your phone number, your social media sites, you can edit and add those things in real time. We all know people put a business card in their bag, their pocket. They get lost for the most part. People aren't going to be able to find them when they need you. What I love about this is you can stand with someone, present the card to them and say, here you go. You can save my contact. Do me a favor, while we're standing here, give me a call, send me a text, and then you have that information. So it's a really innovative way to present your card, a really cost-efficient way. And again, I love that these are built for a lifetime. You don't have to worry about constantly reordering, and you don't have to worry about cards not being good anymore once you change information. So I've been using these. I've been giving that to my friends, my family. I just bought them for a couple of managers. So these are a really cool way to present yourself in a new way. And again, leveraging that QR code technology, which is awesome. Next level networking is what they're calling it. All right, number 4, hopefully you can hear this one, Alex, is Boost.
Yep, I hear it.
So I will say this forever, social media is the most effective way that you can market yourself. And Coldwell Banker knows that. We have a partnership with Boost, formerly known as HomeSpotter. Social ad engine has gone away. And the reason we're going all in on Boost is because it has all the key features that you need to effectively market yourself through advertising online. So some of the key features, one, really competitive pricing. You can do a listing ad as low as $39 a week. And you can also do self-promotion ads for $99 a month. So really cost effective. 2 is it helps you to target an audience with home buying behaviors. And the thing that I love about this is it's not just on social. So you're not just doing Facebook and Instagram. You're on other places like HGTV, Realtor.com, CNN, New York Times, Google, over 1,000 popular websites. So as you're sitting with your clients and talking to them, you really have an edge on your competition and having all these tier 1 outlets that you're sending all of your listings to. So that's awesome. Number 3, it has real-time listing integration. So you don't have to worry about putting in your information. It will pull from all your active listings. So really time efficient. This is a huge one. In the past, we have run into some trouble as an industry this thing will protect you from any fair housing issues. So in this technology, it builds in safeguards so that as they're creating ads and copy and images, you will always be fair housing compliant. That is worth its weight in gold. You can also edit the ad in any time. So one of the reasons I love digital advertising versus traditional ad, like something in print, is you test everything. So as these ads are running, if you're not seeing a ton of clicks, you're not seeing a ton of leads, you can edit copy, images. It's called A/B testing. And you can really make sure that you're getting the biggest bang for your buck, which I think is really important when it comes to marketing, is you test and learn and you tweak as you go. This really allows you to do that. So the reason that we moved to Boost versus social ad engine is, one, that access to over 1,000 websites versus just Facebook and Instagram. Two, you could upload your own list of ads, leads to also target with ads. So if you have a list of people that you're working with, clients, people you met at open houses, you can add that as a supplemental target in these ads. And you get an email every time someone interacts with these ads. Now, why I love this is this gives you a reason to proactively reach out to your clients during the time you have their home listed. So once a week, you can check in and say, hey, this week, X amount of people saw your ad. The other thing I love about this is as you're meeting with your client. So say you're meeting with your client, Sarah Peters, and you're sitting down and you're saying, hey, this has been on the market for over a month and it hasn't sold. This gives you data to drive a conversation about dropping a price. Instead of just saying, hey, this is what I think, you can use that data to really drive that conversation. So Boost is a huge enhancement, great social media tool. Again, our field marketing team can absolutely help you. If you want to start leveraging this, they can help you to set up ads. So if you have not checked this out, this is definitely one of the ones that I would spend a ton of time with in 2023. Social ads are here to stay. They are not going anywhere. And this couldn't be more cost efficient or easy to set up. So that's my number 4. If you want to get started with HomeSpotter ads, you can either take a QR code picture of this screen, or again, once I send this deck, so I'll leave this up for 10 seconds if you want to take a picture now. If not, you could do it when you get this deck afterwards. All right. And my last and final is the thing that I am the most excited about launching. So in January of 2023, we launched as a field marketing team called something nextavailableappointment.com. We knew that it was really important to meet agents when they needed us rather than where. We're moving to not just a totally virtual model, but a hybrid. So you're still going to have access to your amazing local field marketers, but we wanted a way to make sure that when you needed assistance, you didn't have to wait for someone to be in the office. So we're likening this to Teladoc. So when you think about Teladoc and you have a sore throat and you need something real quick, you can call a doctor, may not be your primary doctor, but you're going to get someone and they're going to give you that prescription. If you needed that full-blown physical, just like you need a full-blown marketing plan, you can still meet with your team. But what this is it's a 20-minute appointment on about a dozen different types of marketing topics. And you can go in and it's going to pull the entire availability of my entire field marketing team. So instead of having access to maybe 2 or 3 marketers like you've had in the past, you now have access to over 100 marketers in the country, which is amazing. In the past, you probably only had people between 9 and 5. Now the hours are opening up. So you can get appointments depending on where you are in the country as late as 8 o'clock at night. And the next round of this, we're looking at even opening this up perhaps to even later nights and even weekends. I've had some people raise their hand and say, I would love to work a day on the weekend. And I think real estate, as we know, is a 24/7 business. So if we can move to that, I think that would be an outstanding way to meet our agents when they need us. Again, this is supplemental to your in-office support. We have not been really loud about launching this. We wanted to make sure that we had the bandwidth to reach demand, and we have. So that's why we're starting to introduce it. You may have heard it on the sales rally last week. We've had 1,300 appointments since January 1st. And the great thing about this, and the thing that I love about this, is those 20-minute appointments are really effective. So when you meet with our marketing team, 97% of the time, we're solving your need in that 20-minute appointment. So speed to service, quality of service, 5 out of 5 stars. So if you have not checked out nextavailableappointment.com, all you have to go to is that URL. You can pick the service you want. You can give us the availability that you have. We'll send you an email and it will add the calendar to your the calendar appointment to your calendar. And if you give us your phone number, it'll even send you a text message to remind you. So nextavailableappointment.com. I'm calling it a game changer with confidence. We've had rave reviews with agents and we want to make sure that you're using that. So Alex, those are my 5 things in 15 minutes. Thank you so much for doing this. If we are not friends on Instagram, I would love to be your friend. I am CB_Lindsay. And it was so nice to do our rapid fire lightning marketing round. So thank you again, Alex, for having me.
You're welcome, Lindsay. All right, so I think you need to give me back the, if you can you,
Stop
well, maybe
sharing.
I could probably just take it back from here.
I think you're good.
Let's see. I think I could just go. I think, am I the host again? I probably am. I hope I am. We'll see.
I hope you are.
If not, you can click my name. We'll figure it out. Thank you so much, Lindsay. There are two things I want to point out that Lindsay brought up that to me really stick out. Number one, the business card. I have been preaching for years to never have a business card. Actually, you should only have it for one reason only. When you're in your office and you're having a sales meeting, you want to do it for a raffle, absolutely have a business card. Other than that, never have a business card because you're at the mercy of that person calling you back. I'd rather have a V card that you can, thank you, just so you made me the host, Linz. You can have a V card that you can save and just text them. Oh, I don't have a card. What's your number? Let me text you my information. You immediately capture their number. Great way to get someone's phone number so that you can follow up with them. And obviously now with what Lindsay talked about as well is really, really cool. Lindsay, question on that. So when someone, they scan that and now the person on the other end gets it, do you get notified of who got it? Like, do you get their contact information as well?
You don't. That's why it's one of those, hey, while I'm standing here, why don't you shoot me a text? Why don't you send me your contact? So I wish that they figured that out. It's not there yet, but we're getting there.
All right, cool deal. So never have a business card.
Send them an email with your idea.
No worries. Never have a business card. Number two, next available. I absolutely love next available that she talked about. Let me share with you why. A perfect example of next available is what we are in right now in the Closer Club, where you have an individual, and this is going to sound really cocky, don't take it that way, please, but you guys know me, I'm straight up. Like, you have one individual that's good at something that we can be leveraged across the country. And essentially what our marketing team has been able to do, and I talk about this with my team all the time, is if you have somebody who's really good at BrandServe or at Moxie, and they happen to be in DFW, but you're in Boston, well, what good does that person do you in Boston if they're in DFW? And vice versa. Maybe there's somebody in Boston who's really great at market reports, but they're not here in DFW. And what she didn't tell you was they surveyed all of our marketing people across the country and figured out and asked them, what are you good at? What do you love to teach? What do you like? What's the one thing that if that was your only job you would do? And they essentially ranked it. And so when next available, when that opportunity comes up, you're getting somebody who is an expert on that particular subject. And we're leveraging, just like we're leveraging the power of the entire country right now, you're leveraging the power of our national marketing team right now and getting somebody that no matter where they are in the country, you can leverage that. So leverage next available. I know my agents love it in DFW. Not sure about the rest of the country, but if you got it, use it, please.
And Alex, the other part of that, what I love is, they're experts, but they're enthusiastic experts. So they like doing this. They could talk about their topic all day long. The other thing that I was talking about with some agents recently was, some agents have been with us 15, 20, 30 years. They're very used to the few people that they work with. What I like about this is it brings a very diverse perspective. Someone in Texas may see someone in New Jersey's business completely different or vice versa. So you're getting this diversity of thought, strategy. It's just an injection of new thinking that we haven't had in the past. So just like you're doing with Closers Club, where you're knocking down geography, we're saying talent over geography. Let's look at our entire team and give that entire team to our entire company and sort of these little fiefdoms around the country, which I think is the way that all business should be moving. We can work in a virtual way, and that gives us tremendous benefit for so many reasons. So we're continuing to add to this. But so far, I'm really proud of my team for change management. All of the managers on this call, thank you for promoting this and for putting your trust in us. I know this is a new way of doing things, but we know that finding a better way is one of our mantras. So I think this really personifies that, and we're really excited to keep moving with it.
Thank you, Linz. Appreciate you.
Thanks, Alex.
See you later. All right, guys.